Hello. Welcome back to another year of the Salty Boys in the League of Salty Individuals. It's your boy, Kamish, double champ, 3-time champ. Snail, you're not the only one. You got a little baby brain because your boy is back to back. And a 3-time champ, trying to make it a 4-time champ. But that's not why I'm here today. We're back to our weekly reviews. We're gonna get these in as quick as possible because I gotta pay you guys for every week I miss. So it's $1 for every week, and you'll get paid at the end of the season. We'll do a little different this year. We're gonna do Joe's Pussy of the Week to start. So let's get right into it. Okay, so Joe's Pussy of the Week. Just because you leave the league doesn't mean you can't catch a stray. Kyle is the Pussy of the Week because that's just what he is. Quitting 14 days before the draft just because he's been losing so much. So Kyle, we don't miss you. Joe might, but you are Joe's Pussy of the Week. That's you, bub. All right, first matchup we're getting into. I'll throw up the matchup. We're going to highlight players in green and red so I don't have to go over it. AI's behind me, Tony Soprano and a Brisket. So we got Gary versus Brisket, some pull Brisket Pit 2.0. And yeah, you know, I think that Brisket ends up pulling off the victory, even though I think Jaden Daniels is gonna have a better week than Anthony Richardson. Anthony Richardson can't throw a football correctly, but Brisket's wide receivers are just a better core, and I think that's gonna be too hard for Gary to overcome with Gibbs and Chuba Hubbard in his starting lineup. I do think it's going to be close, so if I was going to pick a tie of the week, it'd be this one. This is not the matchup of the week, but this would be a tie. But yeah, we'll go with Brisket because he's most likely to win week 1 when he doesn't have to do any free agency moves or trades. So this is his best bet, so I might as well pick him this week. Ooh, next up we got Shrimp Show taking on Pussy Lovin'. And yeah, I think Dan pulls this one off. You know, he's got the better quarterback, better wide receiver trio, but the Tua Tyreek stack has won many weeks, so I wouldn't be surprised if Joe wins, but I'm gonna pick Dan. I'm sure next week I'm gonna be Joe's Pussy of the Week, but that's fine because he doesn't send in anything anyways. But yeah, Dan's wide receivers are just better all the way down, and I think he's got him in the flex and defense. So we'll see. Dan may have actually switched his defense out, so who knows? It'll be a toss-up. But yeah, Shrimp Show for the win. Next up is the matchup of the week. AI still hates the snail, so we're just going to do a creepy corn person. But yeah, I've got Champ winning this one. Corn may have gotten to draft CMC and may have gotten an A+ grade and predicted to win the league this year. I just don't see that. I think Champ's going to beat him. I think he's going to outdo his projections. You know, better trio wide receivers, better quarterback. Doesn't really have him in the running back position because Corn does have CMC and Kyron. But yeah, I think Snail pulls this one out. I just don't have faith in Christian Kirk or Jordan Addison putting up enough points to keep Corn in it. So Snail, it's you, bub. Next up, we have Sandra Handras taking on Steve McNair's Ghost. So yeah, Corey's been picking Caleb Williams in a lot of leagues. He loves it because he loves a 6th place finish. This year, I think he's going to finish in 8th. I don't think he's going to win this week. I think Adam wins. Adam has way better running backs, better flex, better tight end. Laporte is great. I'm not gonna lie on that. But yeah, I just don't think Corey scores enough to win, and that's usually how you lose. So I'm gonna pick Adam to win. And we have the newly named Wilson, formerly known as Judge Judy equals Full Chubb, even though he hasn't had this player in years, against Tickle. So, you know, we got that going on. And just like Brisket, Tickle week 1 is best Tickle, and the bit is for Brody to lose. So this just lines up perfectly. We're going to go John. I do think John has a good quarterback. I think he's got an okay wide receiver, and he's got Bijan and Pacheco. So go John. Screw your Brody and Michael. I think John wins. Tickle me Elmo. And the last matchup, the newcomer, Jesse taking on Kamish. Chase the Dragon, formerly known as Dirty Lamb Chop, taking on Pretzels. So that's what we're getting. I don't know if Jesse's going to change his team name. I know he changed his defense out, even though I liked Houston. I think they're going to sack the shit and pick off Anthony Richardson. But he switched it for LA Chargers, so he'll have a little higher projection. But yeah, I'm picking myself. It's week 1. Jamar Chase practices, awesome, great. But I think I got it. My trio wide receivers is better. He's obviously got better running backs. Brees Hall and Devon Achane are a massive duo. I think our flex is a wash. I got him at tight end, and I think I have him at defense because since he's going to sack the shit out of Beef Brissett. So yeah, picking myself to win. Sorry, Jesse. Welcome to the Salty League. That's it. Next week we will have the LBL, so we will have a lowball lightweight champion. But as of now, I still am your reigning defending double champ. I know where all my trophies are. So yeah, it's the end of the week 1 review. I'm going to get this in the Instagram chat before midnight so Joe doesn't send me an invoice. But other than that, I hope everyone has a shitty week. And I've got 2 of these and then 2 of these. Pew, pew, pew.